Felt like some Ebonics.
Play us the song, you're the piano man. Shut up, piano man.
No, don't tell me to shut up. Keep playing, man. Play it all.
Quiet on the set.
Well, I've been on the test server and I've got all.
Quiet on the set.
Why do you keep saying talk a lot and loudly?
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better frickin' place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack. And hey, people, you no longer have to be quiet.
What?
And the intro's over.
Oh,
Well,
you know, is that why they're always so quiet? Is because I say
yeah,
quiet on the set, nobody talks till we say we're clear. Is that what it is? Yeah. We can't get anybody shut up before the show. I tell you what.
No, you can't.
How's everybody doing?
Or after the show.
out there today?
You just shouldn't tell people quiet on the set because it just ruins everything.
Yeah, I know. You know, try and get a clean intro out of this show is like nearly impossible. You know.
You
Fucking
act like
guys
it's only
make-
happened once.
Yeah, you guys make me work every day having to clean that shit up. I tell you what. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It's Friday, May 18th, 2018. Nah, that's just a joke, folks.
Is it
I don't
Friday?
clean it up anymore. I don't take that time. I let you have it just the way it is. So, you know, you get to enjoy it in its entirety for the most part.
Damn it, what is it? I mean, I cast, dash.
Spiffy, we can barely hear you, brother.
I'm sorry, I said I cast dash
There
and
he
I
is.
get like 15 NPCs just turn and head toward me.
Yeah, you got molested on your way to Owl's Head today. You want to tell everybody your little story?
Well, I got out of Goldfield. I got onto the overland map and I started walking down the path. And next thing I know, accosted by bandits again.
I tell you, man, you got to do something about those roads between here and Braemar, man. It's
Well,
getting
at the
nasty
same time,
out there.
you look to the NPCs, they tell you it's dangerous out there. So, and they talk about the bandits on the roadways. So,
Yeah, that's
you know
why we
what?
ain't got no beer in this town. I can't
I
wait till
know.
we
It's-
I love
finally.
the bandits,
someone's got to
though.
kill all the bandits. I mean, the bandit uprising needs to begin in earnest, really, because there's a lack of banditry taking
I
place. on
do
some
kill
roads.
every last bandit and I steal their little treasure box.
Have you ever seen a dragon come down?
No, I stay away from the deer.
The deer encounters.
Deer encounters I steer clear of.
Steer clear of deer.
But they're such pretty little animals and tasty.
Which means everybody needs to go to all the deer encounters they
That's
can.
right. Now,
bring
again,
bring a
I
whole
still got
party
to.
to the deer encounter.
Is Spiffy? Do you know where to find the Trojan rabbit?
Trojan Man.
What is that?
I haven't heard of the Trojan rabbit. I've
Was
heard
it
of
the rabbit?
Trojan
What was
duck.
it? The
Trojan duck.
Trojan duck. Sorry, Trojan duck.
Yeah, that is given to you by a guy in the Lost Valley. But you have to get the quest, and the quest starts at a random plains encounter.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. Whether there was a regular location that the random planes encounter popped up, or whether it was just any of the random planes.
I've been told north of Erie.
North of Erie. Okay, well, that's a good starting point. That
Yeah,
is a
just go-
good starting point.
just go and sit and play around in anything north of Erie, and if you see an encounter, stand on a plane.
Very cool, very cool. But meanwhile, we got several updates for you boys and girls out there. Of course, let's start out today. Gonna do what's happening this afternoon first, and then we've got SodaCon update real quick, and then we'll move into whatever.
Okay, so at 3 o'clock this afternoon, something weird's going to be happening on the twitch.tv/Origin PC.
Origin PC, that's right.
How do you pronounce that? Are you
Origin
taking lessons on
PC?
Are you taking pronunciation lessons from Barrick?
Hey, Origin, Origin.
Origin.
Origin,
PC.
that's what I said.
Origin PC, twitch.tv/Origin PC. At 3 p.m., we do have, that's 3 p.m. Central Time, which is 4 Eastern. Lord British and the Dorkstar will be showing up and doing a talk and talking about soda and giving away several copies of Shroud of the Avatar.
That's right.
Later this afternoon.
You've been on the fence, or you got a significant other who you may have been wanting to buy a copy for. You got a chance to get your hands on them.
Not only that, but don't forget, it's like if you're on the fence, don't forget that free trial's ongoing and it's persistent.
That's right.
It does cap you at skill level 50, and you can actually get skill level all the way up to 200
in the game. Technically,
in the game. Yes.
Still waiting to see if we get that one person who's going to try. And I know there's at least a half dozen people out there trying to get as far as they can get in any tree, just to see if it's possible. And of course, when somebody does that, I'm sure we'll be some of the first people to hear it and let you guys and gals know about it. That's for 73rd. Sure. But also live stream, Barrick's going to be showing off the new storefronts today. So if anybody wants to check out those new row storefront homes, they're going to be previewing those. But I guess because one's at 3, one's at 4, people will be able to tune into both of those shows today and check out what's going on.
Yep. Get in there and pester him quick.
Oh, not quick. Just pester him.
Well, continuously.
There you go. And then got some SodaCon updates. Zeke, you out there today? I know you are.
Man, I'm sitting here picking and grinning. What are you up to?
I heard you. I heard you. Oh, we're doing the news. So I know I was talking with you earlier, and we got some information for the good boys and girls out there. I know yesterday I told everybody that there were 8 VIP tickets, and upon speaking to you, I found that I was mistaken. I lied. There was only 7 at that point. So gotta correct that first off, and of course let everybody know that only 7 tickets remaining for the VIPs. And then the VIP experience just got a little bit better because the first part of their VIP reception has been now locked down. Is that correct?
It's locked down, paid for, guys. The reception at Open Vines on Thursday at 7 o'clock, it's taken care of. All you got to do is show up.
That's right. So if you're on the fence, hey, welcome, Nefrina. Even if you're on the fence, that VIP reception's happening. So there are 7 tickets still available, and that event is now booked and ready for the VIPs to be welcome. So, of course, all sorts of other goodies going on for those folks. The pinnacle of the event, of course, is the personal tour by Lord British himself of the Portalarium offices.
Right.
And what a bargain that is! I tell you what is
man, isn't it? That what used to cost $5,000. I mean, it took $5,000 to
no
get
kidding. Tell me about it.
That was the least. That was the minimum that you had to pledge was $5,000 to get that tour. Folks, you're getting it for $350. Lord British himself is going to take you through a tour of Portalarium offices, meet the devs, see how the game works, see what they do to create the game. It's an awesome tour. I've taken it myself, and it's,
I've done it.
7 tickets left.
Again, I paid the premium for my tour, but as I think I got a little plus. I got a tour of the old and the new offices all in one deal on my trip. So
as you were helping them, move
as we helped move them, Manuel labor. That's right. Actually,
I will never forget.
I was just coming off my heart attack back then. So.
Over here.
Yeah.
I will never forget how cute Star looked when he got behind the wheel of that big U-Haul truck.
With his little hat on and his sunglasses. Yeah, I got pictures of all that good stuff. I got pictures. But, yeah, folks, we've been going down to Austin for quite a few years now, and this is going to be second year doing SodaCon in Austin. And, again, we've got all sorts of great stuff planned for y'all. So go check out SodaConAustin.org, get your tickets, and of course you got questions. Duke Ezekiel Cooper is the man to, well, you're the man with the plan. Who should they reach out to for basic questions and stuff besides myself or Xavier?
Well, Xavier Starfall.
Okay.
He's known as Xavier on the Soda forums. He's got a little Templar's cross as his insignia. That's the public liaison from the team to the public. So any questions that you have, concerns, legitimate, whatever, you got complaints, gripes, questions, suggestions even. We're taking suggestions. Guys, look.
And SodaCon has a Discord now, yes?
That's correct. SodaCon's on the Discord. You can find that on the forums. You can find how to get into our Discord. And look, guys, we're trying to find guild participation. We're looking for people out there that are leaders of their guilds. This is a community event. We want everybody there.
If you're the leader of a guild, representing.
That's right. Come represent your guild. If you're part of the guild and you want to get your guild out there on headline news with the developers, whatever, with the public.
Get your guild together and send a representative. Even you go. Whatever you got to do to represent your guilds, get somebody to SodaCon. I've seen crazier stuff done in this game, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that eventually guilds will fund representatives to show up and represent.
Well, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Because I know the game is built on the backs of players, but that community within a community, the guilds that keep that social environment going in the game, and
indeed,
like it or not, that the guilds are who do that. Paxlair, NBNN, even you guys are a guild, so
yeah,
yes,
we're there by default. We go every
right.
What is
Moongate Travelers?
You're talking. Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's loads of guilds who are coming, but again, if we know all the standbys. We know the folks who are regulars to begin with. We got folks from Ordanis Mortis, the Moongate Travelers,
Hanging Salami.
Yeah, the Hanging Salamis. You name it. We know the main
Tater
ones.
Tot.
Tater Tot Empire. Phoenix
Love
Republic.
It. Love that guild name.
Gotta love the Empire, man. But,
I love it.
Yeah, if you got a guild and you want to come on out and bring people, that's what it's all about. So, and again, we'll tell you a bit more at the end when we go through our sponsors. But I just wanted to bring out the latest update for everybody out there. And, of course, you'll be hearing about this from the boys and girls down at the offices on their live streams because they're an integral part of the event and the developers are excited to have us come down and meet and greet with them. And again, we treat them like rock stars when we're down there, and they just eat it up, and it's a great event. So check it out, SodaConAustin.org. Don't forget 7 tickets for VIP experience left. That's 20 that are sold this year. And the past year was 12, and the year before that it was 10. So every year that number is increased because of demand. So again, these tickets go quick, and get yours now. So with that out of the way, one more quick check. Bambino, are you with us?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Do we have any updates? I tried to get you the other day on Gus Ball. Any updates on Gus Ball for the boys and girls out there?
Yes, sir. We got another game going on today in Lockbriar. Block bar is yes, sir. Today at 1:30.
I'm glad I asked.
Yep, that's good you asked. So we've got 2 possible new teams coming in. They don't even have team names yet, and
gotta love it.
We'll see how this goes. See how it works out. I'm excited for it. So
Team Clint Eastwood, Team John Hancock.
Well, we'll just say this for now. One is Anshak's Army. The other one is Bone. It is Bone, Thrones, and Harmony.
Bone, Thrones, and Harmony. Yeah, I know those guys. Gotta watch out for those guys. Shifty Bards Guild, man. You gotta watch your purses around those guys.
now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Bambino? Aren't you the founder of Gusball?
Yeah, he's the creator.
Okay, great.
For the most part,
he is, and
with the help of the community, of course.
Well, I remember the very first games that were played high atop of the tower out there when we could get to the top of the tower to Shuttle Die and watch you guys play gust your opponent off the top before Gusball was actually. But anyway, good old days.
We may have another event like that in the works here pretty quick. We've been trying to build some towers lately.
It would be great. Well, I think the guys out in right behind Owl's Head built a Sky Arena like that. They built a platform on the top of a large building that allowed you to do that, which was, but it wasn't nearly as fun because you didn't fall, 10 floors to your death. It used to be fun when you could teleport back to the top before you went splat. But anyway,
it was a long fall, though.
It was. I mean, we used to put people down at the bottom just to capture that on stream. Get that fall.
Do you remember
on film.
the bug where if you were falling, you could actually just start an emote and you wouldn't take any...
you could teleport right back to the top by doing /zone to the player who was still standing up top. If you were good enough, you could do it before you went splat and never die. But again, it's fun stuff we used to do. The human pyramid. I gotta get some clips of that stuff out and put them in the loop just for giggles and grins. But meanwhile,
speaking of that, definitely throw that clip out there because I have not seen any screenshots of that for a while.
The human pyramid.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
That was fun.
Exploring the X height in the game. Yes, when stacking was stacking. And I got some good video. I'll go dig some of that out for next week, Bambino. I'll do that. We'll get some clips together and show everybody. Should be on YouTube.
Sounds good.
That's probably where I'm going to go look for it. But we do have some updates for you today. Of course, we got news from the stand-up corner as per normal. We got a little news from the Dippy Bird out there, and
just a wee bit of news.
Wee bit of news because this is outside the norm. So we want to make them wait for that news, or do we want to give them the news?
We're going to give them the fun news first.
Okay.
So if you're looking for Blood Bay housing, don't forget the owner of Blood Bay is Harriet Housen. Even though it is
Harriet Housen.
It is a dev-controlled POT. It is also a PvP zone, but
NPC POT not owned by players. That's right.
But there is going to be a competition for two quartermasters that are going to be setting up properties.
This is huge for some of you folks out there.
And so this is Chris posting for Harriet Housen. And this is an exciting day for all Blood Bay citizens. Due to his overly busy, I feel it's finally time to take on a pair of quartermasters. One to help each side of my island that we affectionately refer to as Blood Bay.
Blood Bay.
The job of the quartermaster will be simple. They will be given a selection of decorations and a few lot markers to place on their behalf of the on their half of the island to help fancy things up a bit. They will not be permitted to evict anyone or use the placement of the decos to grief anyone. These appointments will last for roughly 1 month Earth time.
Doesn't mean you won't be griefed while you're trying to place those decos, but you can't use those decos to grief anybody.
As Chris is only looking for the saltiest and most vicious people to join him, here are the rules for how he will choose, or Harriet will choose the new quartermasters each month. And since the data guy is going to be Chris anyways, so new quartermaster every single month. First, the quartermaster title will be given to the guild with the most qualifying kill points. I don't know how that title would be given to the guild.
Kill.
The guild leader will get to name the person to function as the quartermaster for 1 month. The second quartermaster will be given to the individual with the most qualifying kill points that is not in or has not recently been in the winning guild. I love that.
Keeps it fresh. Keeps it fresh.
Guild winner will get the first choice of which side of the island they represent, and the kills of guildmates do not count as qualifying kills, and kills of players below level 60 don't count as qualifying kills either.
No and the first newbies.
Yes. Now, first kill of a player by
Shroud math alert right here.
Yeah, Shroud math.
I got to warn everybody first.
Yes. So, first kill of a player by the guild is 5 points. Kill. Second, 4. Third, third is 3. Fourth is 2. Fifth is 1. Beyond 5 kills is 0 points. Killing the same player twice is 9 points. 3 times is 12. 5, 15. 27 is 27 times is 15. This also means a guild that has 10 players that kills a single player 5 times each for a total of 50 kills still only gets 15 points, not 150.
Shroud math, yes.
Shroud math. Yeah.
I love Shroud math.
Kills do not have to take place in Blood Bay. Any scene will do. The contest started yesterday, and the contest ends at May 31st at 10 a.m. And winners will be announced June 1st. The winners will receive a unique wig, a special pirate cutlass, 4 lot deed markers to place, a few dozen. Wig? Yes, it is a judge's wig that's going to be unique.
It's a pirate wig.
It's a pirate judge wig. It's going to be blue.
Same as a judge's wig, except it's soaked with rum.
Oh, I thought it was going to be bright orange or something like that.
4 lot deed markers to place, a few dozen city decos to place in Blood Bay. They will also be recognized publicly. The cutlass is theirs to keep, but the wig and extra decos must be returned. The next quartermasters will be chosen based on the same rules as above, but the body counting will begin on June 7th. Yeah. June 7th at 10:30 a.m. and run until June 28th. And may the odds be ever in your favor. Now get busy spilling some blood.
Yeah, so for all you PvPers, and especially those residents out in Blood Bay.
I know who is great at bloodying people. Lily.
Oh, yeah,
She is phenomenal at bloodying people.
I
will just take her and I will toss her in your general direction.
I want some exceptional feline armor. That's where you strap a couple cats to your arms and legs and run into the crowd, letting the cats do all the damage. Yeah. Hey, listen, I had a cat of mine put my first wife almost in the hospital. That when she tried to pick him up, he bloodied and bruised her arm. If she would have went to the hospital and said I beat her with a baseball bat, they would have believed her. This was done by a cat. So, yes, I know what kind of damage a cat could do. Yeah.
Cats are vicious, man.
Yeah. I mean, well, she tried to pick up a cat that didn't want to be picked up, and you just don't do that. Well, she didn't have the common sense enough to let go, and she continued to struggle to try and fight the cat, which was her own fault.
A friend of mine's cat hunts bunny rabbits, and she will bring the carcass to the front door
well.
and eat the entire thing like overnight.
That sucks. I would train the cat to bring the bunny to me so I can make some rabbit stew, man. I tell you what.
Yeah, you would be having a lot of rabbit stew. I mean, rabbits, squirrels, birds, you name it. I've gone over there and seen a few dead animals. And then in the next morning, they're gone. Like a little pile of guts.
Some squirrel pot pie, man. I tell you what.
Yeah. And then Chris also has some other news for everybody.
Yay, Chris. But of course, this is unusual.
This is extremely unusual. They think there's finally a workaround for the 98% bug that won't destroy performance. And on a related note, load times in release 53 got much worse, and this change should also get them back to their sub 15-second times on mini maps. Also, apparently, new users have been starting in fastest mode for the last 6 releases. Don't. It's probably a good thing. Anyways, they expect to have a patch for live, not for the QA, patch for live that will be put out today that will fix the 98% hang bug and should improve load times 5 to 10 seconds as well. And this will be their last patch, this release. And
last patch ever.
Yeah, and they think it's important enough to release right now.
Yeah, well, so do we. We agree with that one. And, of course, not usual to see a patch this late in a release cycle, but this is a bug that's been plaguing a lot of folks. And, again, we've told you that these guys and gals are working on it and doing what they can. And this is one of those signs that says, instead of letting everybody suffer for 2 more weeks, because we still have a full 2 more weeks, you're going to have to suffer through another patch, folks. But should fix your problems, and we'll let you know about the stories on Monday. You better believe that.
Caffeine and Econdis do have a kind of actually funny discussion going on in Discord.
Do they?
Like patching live on a Friday, that's pretty fucking brave. And Econdis likes to call it read-only Friday.
Read-only Friday at work? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
read-only. Yeah.
But, see, that's why you guys at least tune in. At least you can plan the rest of your Friday. So now you got this news. It's a lot better than getting to work and finding this shit out on your own after spending an hour researching it. Yeah. Spend an hour listening to Laz and Jack.
Probably.
Well, yeah, not everybody's in the guild, Spiff, so...
That's why I asked you.
What about?
I know where I'll be on Friday. Or Sunday.
You'll be on Friday, too.
I know where I'll be on Sunday.
Yeah, I know where you won't be.
That's
Not
right.
In front of my computer.
You're going to be filling another dumpster again, I tell you what.
And doing other weird things.
Anyway, moving right along.
Yep.
Yes, good news for everybody out there, and hopefully that's going to do a lot for many people. And again, I'm sure we'll get earfuls of it from the folks who are suffering. I know I've experienced it once or twice, and we'll get feedback by Monday. We'll bring you the updates. Now, with that said, next.
With that said, what?
And now for something completely different.
Oh, where are you going with this?
Stand up corner.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Are you positive that you actually want to go to the stand-up corner?
Well, you have something better to go to?
You started comment, and then you're like...
yeah,
squirrel?
I said, now for something completely different.
Yeah. Yeah. So
and completely different is I'm not doing anything completely different. That's what's different.
Yep. Okay, now for something completely different. Stand-up corner where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down and eventually gets posted to the interwebs where we get to interpret it. Mostly me.
Yeah, mostly him. Just him. I just put in a funny sound effects.
99.9% of it.
Hey, you can't do the routine without bug.
Well, today it's pretty easy to do it without bug. I see one. in a quick skim. Okay, so we're going to start off in the art department where the Bob the Builder
Cult of Bob.
is working on some
Builder.
2-story row home revisions. Damon, he's working on new user testing and weather visual effects.
No, start user on fastest.
No, start users on fastest, then let them change their performance settings. And fastest actually should be a lot faster.
Well, isn't that what Chris said? He's been starting him on fastest, which was a mistake. I thought that's what that said.
There should be several different options, like turning off and on the foliage, like the grass and stuff, to improve perforance so it works on
Turn
older
off
systems.
the grass.
Yeah, turn
I
off
think
the
it
grass.
should just be automatic, for starters, and then if they don't have, if it doesn't work on auto, then let them fine tune it. But
Just paint the ground green.
just give me a bucket of green paint.
Well, it would actually be like not completely off, but the number of grass pieces would be much more reduced, and as you have that foliage slider up there based off your system performance, like if you're playing in
Novi is covered
fantastic.
with green aquarium
Oh,
rocks.
you don't know what the swaying grass used to do to Jack. Jack used to watch that swaying grass in front of our set every day, and it would burn his ass.
Yeah, it burns my ass every fucking day. The Ugly Fist working on peasant wearables and art review.
Peasants.
Yeah. The Almighty Gix Vargach. Matt. Working on some tea setup. He's still trying to figure out how do you put that pinky in the air.
How do you get the pinky in the nose? This is the question.
Well, it's easy to put the pinky in the nose. It's the difficult part is putting the pinky in the nose while you're drinking.
Well, again, holding a soda can is not the same as using a little teacup.
I'm sorry to say it, but hold on.
And we're not talking about those big, huge cups that they serve at these coffee shops. I'm talking about a dainty
What?
little teacup. Do you know how to stir tea?
Hey, Laz,
Yes.
can you summon a leech?
No.
No.
I don't waste much of my time. I did it with one of them, I think, which was the fire elemental, only because I have fire tree.
Fire elemental pirouettes, by the way. Fire and water, both pirouette.
Very cool.
The demon does the headbanging.
What's the Earth Golem do?
I don't know what the name of it is, but it
What?
does something cute.
Very cool.
Cool.
If the guy with the turkey would make it dance, that's the same dance that the phoenix does.
Very cool.
Then over, Gix is also working on art review and the Baby Reaper run inset animations.
Yeah, leech, lich,
I am Groot.
reagents, regents, armor,
Life.
origin.
Origin.
That's what I said.
Wait. Flamberge.
Yeah, flamey thing.
Actually, I think it's Flamberge.
Flamberge. Flamberge.
Flamberge.
Flamberge.
You gotta. I mean, if we're gonna like butcher
I'm wearing
everything.
the fancy Flamberge.
Oh, then Reed's working on basement hatches and art review and scene optimizations. Scotty's working on physical goods and shipping and recorders.
Recorders.
Well, he's trying to blow on things, so
Yeah, we like blowing on things around here. And if you really like blowing on things, don't forget Gus Ball later on today.
Come out to the Gus Bowl tournament.
That's right.
that's right. Gus Ball 1:30 this afternoon out in the town of Lockbriar. Over in design, Beezus working on the obsidian armor setup and skeletons and companions. Seawolf working on the Shaminian hills and traps and puzzles and spawning and other things.
Oh my.
Whereas Damien, he's not being a nice guy out in Solania Catacombs quests
never a
and
nice
traps. We also have Dan the Man.
Diane the Man Brenner.
It's decided that West End needs some treasure chests and traps and the Shaminian Hills.
Need some West End girls, man. I'm telling you, they got to throw in some West End girls.
They're a little bit too high class for me. They don't exactly fit within my budget.
I don't care if
so I'm going to be going down to the East End, and I might be sticking my arm with a ring through the wall.
Even if it's a clique of female children, playing baddies, they call themselves the West End girls. They just gotta have something, man.
Scroll up until you get to the never forget or never give up.
To what?
Scroll up until you get to the never give up.
Scroll up where?
Discord. Until you see something that says never give up. Then after that, we do have Sanyo working on music updates and player instructions in runic books and trainers and NPC tiers. Did you finally get what I said?
Oh, yeah, I saw that earlier.
Yeah, but you didn't get what I said.
Love the mag. Thank you very much, buddy.
Eagle, thank you.
It. Yay.
Schlumberger.
See, I like the one that Julian posted, the personal toilet seat covers. A toilet seat cover for everybody in the house. That's
yeah. It's all going to get pissed on no matter what.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I kind of like this could be us, but you keep escaping.
Yeah, that's the story of your life. I tell you what. Yeah. Except,
okay.
She was never there in the first place, but
pretty much.
Moving right along.
Let's see. I don't even know where I was at. Let's see. Lum the Mad working on companions and localization, and maybe fixing some quests. Sorcerer Steve working on hilt and scrack in-game maps and traps. She was real in my mind.
Traps, man. You gotta watch those traps.
Hey, man, I need a new name for my right hand.
Need something down there.
Now, how about we run a contest?
What?
Next hand.
Dr. Bob working on a lot of expiration email notices.
Bob Thompson. Gonna make everybody
happy. Expiration email notices. Woohoo!
That's right. So the email that you don't pay attention to, that's where you're going to get that notification, and they're going to scream bloody murder about that.
Hopefully, it's only in-game email and not real email.
No, but even then,
it should not be real email. Especially considering
what they really want
if I'm
is
vacant from the game
when they log in, your lot is about to expire in 5 days, and then if they don't do it, then the next day your lot is about to expire in 4 days. Because I guarantee you send it to an email, they're gonna just click on it and forget about it, and they're gonna say, "I didn't get a notification."
I don't know how to check my email.
Yeah. I don't have a mailbox. Anyway.
Eric's working on companion behaviors. JY. Working on database migration.
I like moving that data.
Wizard Smoke.
Smoking it up. Here.
Working on the bugs.
Bug.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's 2. And inventory updates and quest item updates and pattern remover. Whereas the Deathbringer one and only, he's working on client testing, bugs,
and
emote updates.
That's right, I need my emotes updated.
Now would be the time to talk about the emotes from the summoned pets, not before. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Spiffy's like Darkstar. You just can't wait to blurt it on out to everybody.
Absolutely.
But, he's been waiting a long time to get his most out of that $15. So.
I know.
That's right, man. Well, I was very disappointed because the Wisp doesn't do nothing. It just sits there.
Yeah, well,
it is dancing. You just can't tell.
You just can't tell. That's right, man. He's doing the lambada over there. It's just happening so quick you don't see it.
It's doing a striptease. You have to zoom in closer. Let's see. Where am I at? The Rock. He's working on maps and books. Over in Studio Services, we do have Barrick working on promotions and live stream prep and testing and weekly update. We have the Attenwood celebrating his birthday today.
Happy birthday! Yay!
Yeah, I was hoping that the Energy Vortex and Gick would be on set so that way I could tell them to go over to the Attenwood, give him a hug, wish him happy birthday, and if your hand grasps his butt cheeks and
While
squeezes,
giving him that hug,
I will not be responsible for that HR charge. And there is no HR department at Portalarium anyways.
You don't need no stinking HR. Heck, we don't need no stinking telephones.
Exactly. Then we had Chaos working on web direction and crown merchants and rewards and it.
Love it. Love it.
Serafina working on Jira testing and customer service and heraldry review.
Like nobody else.
Yep. The Dippy Bird over in Useless Overhead working on offsite it and physical goods and meetings. Hutch has decided that he wants to review some art and work on the basement in testing.
Whoa.
Basement.
Hold the presses. Upside down.
If you could teleport into the fucker, that'd be awesome.
Well, you can't
Or
teleport into
recall.
any house.
Recall into the basement. Teleport or recall into the basement. That would be awesome. In testing.
You're gonna suck a whole lot more money out of me, I tell you.
The Dork Star working on the art review and heraldry review and release 54 post and web direction and release 45 schedule and map review. He's reviewing a lot.
Well, you know, getting those maps finalized up and prettied up, and Core's been doing a bang-up job. I can't wait to see the latest updates on the automation. So far, so good, though. Nice to see a lot of those POT towns that, players had laid out but had not mapped themselves for whatever reasons, whether they were just too lazy or just didn't have the time or were in a constant change and just, whatever the reasons. But now all of them are populated, so it's nice. It's really nice to see out there. Very much so. So, what else we got for today? Again, reminder, don't forget, 3 o'clock, you got Lord British and Dark Star going to be on the Origin PC live stream. Yeah, get out of here. They all understand it. Beric showing off those houses at 4 o'clock today. And, of course, lunch with Laz and Jack, 5 days a week.
Yep.
Anything else going on around town? Anybody here in chat got anything for us?
Well, we've got lots of things. I'm hoping that the patch actually fixes the 98% bug and reduces the performance. And I wish that I could get the game running on my friend's PC. I might end up having to give her my old system.
Yes, do that and buy her an account too.
She already has an account. She just doesn't remember the username and password. That's not my problem.
Well, let's.
But I mean, she can't even. I logged into my character, and it's like I got lucky to check my email before the video crashed. Yeah, it's
good.
It's not good. Yeah.
We got some upcoming news, but not just yet. But I love what I'm seeing right now.
All right, I told Etsy happy birthday.
The community's gonna love this shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a walk off the lot situation.
I don't know.
I'm gonna walk off a short pier is what I'm gonna do.
I don't know. Anyway, where are we? We're sitting on a lot here in Owl's Head doing our thing. That's right. We don't know what's going on. There is no script here.
Yeah.
But got to tell you folks about the wonderful app that we've got available. Where's Scrota going? Here's our music.
He's being the traveling bard, man.
Wandering bard that he is.
I can hear him over here.
Yeah, over here. Yeah.
I can hear someone playing.
No, your headset's not plugged in right. Yeah.
I said I can hear him over here.
Yeah. I can't hear him at all. until he walks over to the other side. Yeah, it's like I hear him, I don't hear him. I hear him, I don't hear him. Now, of course, everybody's got to understand that he's walking around in circles here. It's not our fault. We have no control over the wandering bard. He's wandering.
The other thing is you have to remember, it's like, is the audio being output in stereo inside of OBS, or is it being done as mono?
It should be.
I don't know why.
It's stereo,
I don't know why
stereo to mono. Like it's two lines mixed down to one. So
everybody else's hearing is hearing mono, so it doesn't.
Well,
matter
when it comes out in their headphones, the final product, they hear it in both ears, regardless of what we hear. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway,
Laz is always louder than me, not me.
It's all my fault. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm always louder than everybody else. That's just the way it is. Anyway, don't forget that wonderful NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community app we've got out there, available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. That's right, folks. We've got all your electronic devices. Don't be fooled by those other apps who only have one platform or the other platform, or the ones that have no platform. Well, you can't get those. Anyway, you get the drift. We got you covered across the board. You can get our app on all your devices. There's an even HTML5 version for those of you who don't have devices. So if you just got a web browser, you can go out and check that out as well. You can read the NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week, with news from Shroud of the Avatar and beyond. You can check out the forums. You can listen to the podcast if you miss us live. You can check out help videos on YouTube, past live streams from Portalarium. You can join us in Discord. You can shop the marketplace, because the marketplace, I tell you what, greatest place to get your shit.
I love this shit. Place, I sold teleports and recall scrolls last night.
I love it. I love it.
What'd you sell yesterday?
I sold the cowbell.
Cowbell, yeah.
And congratulations to the person who bought that. They used the promo code NBNN, saved them 10% off, and got themselves a deal right on the marketplace. I love the marketplace, but and of course,
what did you sell the cowbell for?
Huh?
You should have gone and checked it out.
No. Is he asking how much I was selling it for?
Yeah.
No, $75.
Minus the 10%.
So it's sold for $75 with the 10% promo. $67.50 is what I sold it for. Yes, it's worth that much.
Yep.
Hell, somebody offered me $45 for a mystical chain, but that's just barely $300K, and it costs that much to make. I can't take that. It's not a break-even deal here. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. Of course, you can also check out the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar in the app. That'll give you the lowdown on what's going on around the community every day. And the calendar is brought to you every day by Hometown Hero. Check out hometownhero.com for all your vape juice needs, and save 20% when you mention us, NBNN, when you check out at hometownhero.com.
That's right. That community calendar is on nbnn.info. Click on the calendar button. This is the weekend edition of the calendar, so it goes a little bit faster than the other days. How fast can we go?
Yeah, it goes a little bit longer than the other day.
I am also not a micro machine, but I can give you the real thing.
Well, that's not what she said, but anyway.
Lies. Screenshotter, didn't happen. Okay, so
I'm sorry, the photocopier wouldn't get that image.
The zoom button wasn't working well enough. Maybe that's what I should do. Go tattoo micro machines on my dick. So if it doesn't say micro machines, it's not the real thing.
Blow here to inflate is what you should have written above that.
I heard that the tip is very painful to get a tattoo on.
Like that. Okay, so don't forget that NBNN Community Calendar is an aggregate of all of the available Google Public Calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar. If you have a Google Public Calendar and you want Last, to connect the NBNN community calendar to yours, you need to email him, or if you have one-off events, you need to email news@nbnn.info, and he will do something with it eventually. More than likely stare at it and be very confused.
Huh?
Especially if you're not writing it in English. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. I told you, someone actually emailed me in Russian, and I was like, Google Translate for the win?
Google Translate works. I've used it for years now, especially for those, chats where somebody just goes, hey, and I can tell they're speaking either Russian or German.
I think I got the gist.
Go to YouTube and put in Google Translate, and you will laugh your ass off.
Oh yeah, it's bad. But Monday through Friday, you need to tune in your Ethernet amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia and listen to two idiots interpreting the news and not knowing what the fuck they're talking about on a daily basis on a little show called Lunch with Us. At 1:30 this afternoon, go to the town of Lockbriar and watch some people blowing each other all over the place, especially the ball, because the ball loves being blown.
The ball loves to be juxtapose and gust. Juxtapose and gust.
That's where the ball gets sucked. Yes, the ball does love.
Ball likes being sucked too.
The ball loves the air in both directions. At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7 at 8 o'clock on Avatars Radio all the way through midnight. We have the beat of Novia with DJ Aline. And that takes us to Saturday, which kicks off early at 1 a.m. with the House of Omen with DJ Omen Crow. At 7 a.m., calendar's finally been updated with the proper time. It was Wake Up New Britannia on Radio Free Britannia with New Britannia with Wolfdom and Justin. Someone needs to change that name there. You changed the fucking name to the wrong person.
Nobody complained about the name.
At 9 a.m. on Avatars Radio, Sleepiest and Lord Baldrith are doing Echoes from the Cavern. At 4 p.m. is the Power Hour with Mick Foley. At 4 p.m., the EVL Guild is doing their Virtue League PvP tournament out in the town of Virtue Oasis or Virtue Isle. At 6 p.m. on Avatars Radio is going to be Fionn Wildmane, who's still in training. At 7 p.m. is the EVL Newbie Dungeon Run. Look for the Looking for group with Dungeon Master Denied. At 7 p.m. is Orders Auction taking place at Violations Lot in the town of Ordinis Mortis. At 8 o'clock is another episode of the Sleepiest and Lord Baldrith's Echoes from the Caverns. 8:30 p.m. is the Paxlayer General Meeting taking place in their Discord. 10 p.m. starts off the sales out in the town of Novia Market with the Noma promo. Now with the request. 10 p.m. on Avatars Radio is DJ Brazen Spirituality, who's going to be doing some dancing. Takes us to Sunday. It starts off early with the Noma promo out in Novian Market. Also at 1 a.m. on radio.
Sunday. I sent it to the wrong chat.
Sunday. At the Fairpark Coliseum.
Hold on.
I sent it to the Airy Fund.
Pew. Okay, 1 a.m. also on Radio Free Britannia is the House of Omen with DJ Omen Crow. At 5 a.m. on the Avatars Radio is Royal Sexy, who's going to be dancing. 6 a.m. is the Noma promo, still ongoing European edition out in the town of Novian Market. At 9 a.m. on Avatars Radio is an eclectic flow of tunes from the DJ Striker Sparhawk, who's going to be doing some Lost in the Spaces. At noon is the final edition of the Noma promo for the weekend. And that's going to be America's edition, town of Novian Market, down on Promo Alley. The bi-monthly public auction is going to be out in town of Veritas Sanctuary, also at noon. And don't forget, that's traditional rules apply. At 12:30 is Astronomy Night with Bo and Bloodgood out in the town of New Britannia Market in the museum. And that is actually the final event of this weekend, May
because
18th through the 20th.
Bear Tavern's on hold.
Yep, that's it.
That's right. Now, if you guys ain't seen the Bear Tavern, that's a sight to behold on itself. So those guys go big or they go home, and they don't go home.
That's for sure. I'm pretty sure they're going to be streaming a lot of pub crawls out in Blood Bay.
Well, they do a lot of stuff out in the community, and gotta love those guys just as well. But meanwhile, it is Friday, and time is short here on NBNN, and we gotta say...
You know what I haven't seen in a while?
What's that?
The 4B guys in their mazes.
4B I haven't heard from in a long time, and they've got a calendar out there. We got them listed, just haven't seen anything from them.
They're actually dissipated. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's that makes sense. So what happened? Do we know, Bambi?
They're all still they all still exist. Just one of the key players is not playing currently. Rhea, if you remember Rhea.
I do, yeah.
And all the other players are here.
Okay.
There's a few of them that went to Arist.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you guys hadn't seen the work those folks did, they got some stuff. Wolftum does a maze.
Some awesome mazes.
Or an obstacle course, more like it. But anyway, you're watching Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/inassist, twitch.tv, NBNN News, or watching us in replays on the YouTube or listening on the radio. We love you guys. We especially love you today, Eagle. You know that. You're one of our biggest supporters out there. What do you get? 7,900 bits so far on the NBNN stream. And that's support, man. So if you want to become a supporter, you can get in on stream, drop some coins and bits. You can go to any of the websites and click on the donate links. You can become a monthly supporter by going to patreon.com/NBNN and becoming a supporter there. Or if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you get a monthly sub to your favorite streamers. You can become a monthly supporter that way by using that sub on our streams. Of course, we love you guys for doing it. And again, if you have the Prime, please take a couple minutes to do it. Ain't costing you nothing more, gives us a little support, and we do appreciate all the help out there. The Airy Fund has got some hot news, and we're just waiting on some final approvals out there. I just saw the artwork, and man, is it smoking. You guys are going to love what's coming up with the Airy Fund. Next community project, and of course, we already know what the one of the rewards is going to be. It's going to be that mini Reaper pet you're going to get for supporting the next cause, and we'll be telling you about that, hopefully, on Monday. Become a supporter today. Play for a cause, airyfund.org. Of course, we led today telling you about SodaCon Austin 2018. And again, this is an event that you don't want to miss. This is launch year, folks. 7 VIP tickets left. Is that right? We haven't sold one since we said that earlier, have we?
Say what?
We haven't sold the VIP tickets since earlier. So when I say 7 VIP tickets, that's correct. So 7 of those left. Plenty of regular attendee tickets. Again, we do all sorts of fun stuff. We have panels, we have meals, we have get-togethers. We're working on the official land party. We'll have updated news as soon as we have updated news. But it's in the works. I know a lot of you folks are curious about it, and a lot of you folks want to do that. So that's something we're working on to make it happen for y'all. HometownHero.com for all your e-vape juice needs. Check out Hometown Hero today at HometownHero.com. And if you want to save 20% off your purchase, mention us, NBNN. You'll save some money at Hometown Hero. Coilmore Wands, putting the magic in your hands. Custom wands and staves by Arius Coilmore. Scrota's Music Service. Scrota's at for wandering again. I don't even see him on the line anymore. Somebody must have hired him. The Britannian Money Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. If you're looking to get your crafting goods taken care of, you're some smith who needs all sorts of ore, check out Black Rock Cove for all your crafting needs. Rock solid prices across the board. You won't be guessing what you're paying for your materials. And of course, if you need some help on what you're going to pay for goods, check out the BMC's price guide at BMC's website, bmcguild.com, and click on the price guide. You'll be able to see what the prices out there should be that you're paying for your goods. Relicsbyreal.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, hats, just about anything else, rugs, shower curtains, banners, Relics by Real's got it, and he'll get it to you. And if you want to save some money, promo code NBNN, save 10% when you check out at relicsbyreal.com. And of course, last but not least, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs, because I tell you what, the market house rocks, man. I tell you what.
You know what?
Billy Baloney with the salami sales, Teleport and recall scrolls. You name it, you can sell it on the marketplace, and we are not joking. I see some of the receipts, like when he brags that he sells 200 scrolls, and he sends me the receipt. See, I sold some scrolls today. I love it. I've sold scrolls. That's the only reason why I know it's actually true. We actually sell this stuff.
Crazy.
People buy it. There is a market for it.
Shroudmarketplace.com. Register as a vendor. You can start listing your items at Shroud Marketplace. If you put things out there for an accurate price, people will buy it. Because I've seen some elsewhere where someone is selling 100 teleport scrolls for $9.99. They're $4.49 on my shop. They're $4.99 on Laz's shop. Mine are guaranteed not to fizzle.
10% off. It's cheaper than his shop. I tell you, still cheaper than his shop.
You know what? Over 100 different vendors registered on Shroud Marketplace. Each vendor is responsible for setting their own prices, maintaining their own inventory as well. So you can get all kinds of things from accounts, the Game Gold, Crowns of the Obsidian. You know what? You've got to check out the 600K Game Gold for $90.
600K gold, folks.
For $90. I mean, I'm tempted to buy it, turn around, and relist the gold for
a few
extra bucks.
I'm still tempted to buy 500 salami, but I don't.
500 salami
can hide that much.
Oh, he can. How many salamis can you put in your mouth, Scrota? Come on, Scrota. Where'd you go?
Gotta refresh that. That kettlebell is no longer for sale. There we go.
Yep. You know what?
He's got his mouth full of salami. That's why he can't answer you right now.
Barely breathing. But Game Gold all the way to services, just like the latest service listed, which is blacksmith repair. You want your items repaired to 100%, you can get some blacksmith repair. Anything and everything, shroudmarketplace.com. If you have some goods or services that you want to sell, you can register at Shroud Marketplace, as long as it's not a bannable offense and it's like you actually have
listen, if you got a bag box sitting around full of rewards that you know you're never going to use and you want to get rid of them, Shroud Marketplace, the place to go, man. Don't cost you nothing to sign up. You make yourself a couple bucks, and you make yourself and somebody else happy when they buy your goods. It's a win-win situation, people. I mean, I tell you.
You need somebody with the wand to come and wave it over other people's taxed land. So
Arius Coil Moore's wands.
You know what? I sold those wands on shroudmarketplace.com.
Tell you what, Arius Coil Moore sold $140 worth of wands a week or so ago. I know that much.
When he was doing his $5 build sale.
$5 wand sale, yeah. Tell you what.
$5 wand sale. He was doing that at Shroud Marketplace. Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm doing a stream and I'm charging, if you want a custom made wand while we're streaming, it's like $5 and then I'll make it for you. And he's sitting there talking with all the clients and doing it.
That's right.
Banging them out left and right. It's like, whoa, what the hell is going on around here?
All you gotta do is be your own best marketer out there, and I tell you what, the marketplace will work for you.
If you are a streamer, don't forget you can always get a free upgrade on your account as well.
So, all you streamers out there, you get a free automatic upgrade by contacting a marketplace, giving them the information on your stream to verify that you're a valid streamer, and you'll get an automatic upgrade to your account. And what that does is that means the marketplace takes less of a cut. So get out there and get registered today. And, of course, use that marketplace. But meanwhile,
you do realize we are way over time.
We're really, I know, I was going to say, we're really late. But you know,
we blew that out a couple of minutes ago.
It's Friday, and we had just loads of great news to bring everybody today. And, of course, when we got news to bring you, we bring it to you. So. Hey.
And then we managed to kill 5 minutes of doing nothing in the middle. Yep. And then we ran long. But yes, we do have to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do the show without you, and we do it for you. So thank you.
That's right. You know, lucky I know the owner of the radio station. He doesn't mind us going over time.
No, he doesn't.
That's right. We love you guys, and we appreciate you tuning in and watching. Thanks for joining us today. We'll be back with more right here on NBNN on Monday with the latest stuff of the weekend. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye.
How many times have we sat there waiting for the news to end?
I don't know. You don't have to sit here and wait for the news to end. You can
You're
get
not
up and
listening to
leave
the in-game
anytime.
radio.